Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Alinda Berliana Putri. You can call me Alin. I came from Health Analyst majoring in the fourth semester of Diploma 3 Blood Bank Technology Study Program in the Health Polytechnic of the Ministry of Health Semarang. Today, we will discuss about fact about blood. Next, what is blood? Blood is a life-myelinating fluid that flows through the body's blood vessels, that is, arteries, veins, and capillaries. Next, what is the function of blood? Blood carries the following to the body tissues. The first one is nourishment, the second is electrolytes, the third is hormones, and the fourth is vitamin. The next one is nourishment, antibodies, oxygen, and the last one is heat. Next, blood carries the following via the body tissues, that is waste matter and carbon dioxide. Next, what is blood made of? The component of human blood include plasma. Plasma, this is the liquid part of blood. The following blood cells are suspended in plasma. And next is red blood cell or erythrocyte. These carry oxygen from the lungs to the rest of the body. The next one is white blood cell or leukocyte. This help fight infection and aid in the immunity process. Type of white blood cell include the following: lymphocyte, monocyte, eosinophil, basophil, and neutrophil. And the last one is platelets or thrombocyte. This help to control bleeding. Next is where are blood cells made? Blood cells are made in the bone marrow. The bone marrow is the soft, spongy material in the center of the bones. It produces about 95% of the body's blood cells. Most of the adult body's bone marrow is in the pelvic bones, breastbone, and the bone of the spine. There are other organs and systems in our bodies that help regulate blood cells. The lymph nodes, spleen, and liver help regulate the production, destruction, and differentiation or developing a specific function of cell. Blood cells form in the bone marrow start out as a stem cell. A stem cell is the first phase of a blood cell. As the stem cell matures, several distinct cells evolve. These include the red blood cells, are also called blasts. Come blasts die in the marrow to mature, on the travel to other parts of the body to develop into mature function of blood. Next, what do blood cells do? The main function of red blood cell is to carry oxygen from the lungs to the body's tissues and to carry carbon dioxide as a waste product away from the tissues and back to the lungs. Hemoglobin is an important protein in red blood cell that carries oxygen from the lungs to all parts of our body. The main function of white blood cell is to fight infection. There are several types of white blood cell, such as its own role in fighting bacterial, viral, fungal, and parasite infection. type of white blood cells that are most important for helping protect the body from infection and foreign cells include the following: neutrophil, eosinophil, lymphocyte, monocyte, and basophil. Next is white blood cell help help ones. They do this by fighting infection and also by taking in matter such as dead cell, tissues debris, and altered blood cell are our protection from foreign bodies that enter the blood, such as allergens, help to protect against mutated cells, such as cancer. The main function of platelets blood clotting. Platelets are much small in size than the other blood cells. They group together to form clump or a plug in the hull of a vessel to stop bleeding. Next, what is a complete blood cell or CBC? A complete blood cell count is a measurement of size, number, and matter of the different blood cells in a specific volume of blood. CBC can be used to determine many abnormalities with either the production or destruction of blood cells. Change from the normal number, size, or maturity of the blood cell can be used to show an infection or disease process. Often with an infection, there will be a higher number or red blood cell. Many from a cancer can affect the bone marrow production of blood cell and increase in the mature white blood cell in a CBC can be linked to leukemia, anemia, and sickle cell disease will have abnormality to low hemoglobin. And this is a common blood test. Uh, complete blood count or CBC, which includes white blood cell, red blood cell count, platelet count, hematocrit, red blood cell volume, differential blood count. And this is for to help diagnosis anemia and other blood disorder for center of the blood. To watch for blood loss and infection, to watch a person respond to cancer treatment, such thermotherapy and radiation. The second is test platelet count for to diagnosis or monitor bleeding and clotting disorders. And the last one is test prothrombin time and partial thromboplastin time to evaluate bleeding and clotting disorders and to monitoring anticoagulant therapies. Next is function of common blood tests. Your healthcare provider will explain the purpose and result of any blood test with you. Blood production is very complex, and so is blood role in supporting the entire body. So there are many blood diseases that can happen. This including bleeding disorders, anemias, and blood cancer called leukemias. Yeah, thank you.